Ah, this is lovely, isn't it?
It's nice, peaceful.
I've missed this, just being able to go walking somewhere, just having yours to claim I had, and now I have someone to share this with.
You do it more often then. Kind of bumps you over the hips.
Yes, I think we will be from now on. I wanted to say this again. Thank you, Moritana, for coming into my life. You've helped me more than you know.
Same.
I also noticed that you were making really good friends with Jun as well. You guys seem to really get along.
He needs help, and so do I. So, yeah, common ground.
True. But when I came down that morning, it made me genuinely happy to see you making a genuine effort with Jun. I think, frankly, that was the moment where I started to. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to bring you here for more than just a walk. I just wanted a spot where I can just explain things to you.
You find a nice quiet grassy spot. Settle down into the ground.
In truth, I'm still finding it difficult to find the right words with you, so I suppose like everything else, I decided to make it a song instead. Seems typical for me at this point. Before I tell you this, Moira, I'm going to forewarn you. This is going to seem odd. Maybe given what you've seen of us already, maybe that's not so much of a surprise, but I have told nobody what I'm about to tell you. I trust you more than I think I've trusted more or less anyone for a long time, so you deserve to know this.
Sits quietly and waits with a smile.
Oh, Moira, hear my plea, humor me, listen please, to a story that's so hard to believe. Of me, lost in life, a man who pines for his wife, a kind and certain soul, and a girl so proud and bold, from a different place than you've ever known, have ever known. Born by chance or fate, we foregathered in that place, not knowing all the strife we soon face. Then lo, the spirit came, and Devlin was his name. He shut the doors as planned, took our lives into his hands, and whisked us all away, far away, far and away. Now trapped in that place, betwixt time and space, we lamented and our prospects were grave. In order to survive, we signed away our lives. A contract made in blood bids us search worlds low and high for items that shall break Devlin's ties, break his ties. However, in exchange, we gained magic locked away, although this boon brought a drastic change. Our spirits now reformed, all save one were transformed. So now here we are, from a world beyond the stars, in a place so far away, far away, far and away. So, that's the story.
How far away are you from?
Very. I might as well just say it at this point. I am not from this world. None of us are. John, David, Kara, Lonte. We're probably not even from this universe.
She reaches out her hand and grasps yours. What's going to happen? You going to go?
Eventually. But let me explain first, please, Moira, before you say anything else. We're here to accomplish a specific task. This one's different, though, from what I was implying in the song. We're here as a favour to Devlin Defloon. He's a spirit who inhabits the shop. This is the reason why our first meeting was so awkward. When you wanted me to leave town with you. Because when you were stood on that porch and telling me that you were going to go on an errand, I just didn't think. All I knew is that if I let you go in that moment, I would probably never see you again. Because we're here as a favour to Devlin, he can move us on at any time. Due to the contract we have with him, he can pull us back to the shop. Teleport us, I mean. So when we were going to go to the next town, I was afraid that at some point he would take me away from you. And you wouldn't even know why. When you told me that it was a 3-day round trip, I didn't know what to do. So I did a stupid thing. And because of that, you got hurt. In more ways than one.
You see a kind of shift. The place where her wound is on her thigh, where the scar is. Sierra effectively tried to move that away from you so you don't see where it would be if you could see through her pants. What happened, happened. But what's done is done. She looks up to your eyes and smiles.
You're right. You're right, love. If you noticed in my song, I didn't mention the gnome, Monte. He is from a different world to us. He could come without taking Devlin's contract. But, Moira, there's a reason I couldn't just come out with this. I realised that I've came into your life about 3 days ago, and I would be asking you to give up your whole life here on my account.
What life? I work in a bar waiting tables. I have no one here. Hell, you saw what happened just then.
Do you not have anyone at all?
No.
I mean, you mentioned not having a father. Do you not have a mother either?
Shrugs. Never knew her.
I see. I lost my own father 12 years ago. And my mother died 2 months ago.
He squeezes your hand tightly. I'm sorry. I only lost my father, but that wasn't easy, I know.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to presume, but I just assumed it would be the most selfish thing in the world to ask you to leave everything behind for me to just come into your life and just take over. It just wasn't fair, but I suppose then I never asked.
You say you've travelled from another world?
Yes, that's correct.
Can I come with you?
I want that more than anything.
I'd be the only person I know who's ever done that. Then, if I came with you. Can you imagine the amazing things that there could be out there?
You know, you remind me of someone in this moment. John mentioned someone when we were outside of Andrea's earlier on. Granny Sheila. She was from the first world we visited. John did form something of a bond with her. And something she said to John as they were leaving really struck a chord with me. I didn't think about it much at the time, I remember her parting words almost verbatim. Have a pleasant journey, and remember, always look for the good. When you approached me in that bar, sat alongside me, and touched my hand, those words repeated. And I just knew, despite everything, I couldn't let a woman like you pass me by. You woke me back up where I've been a husk for years. I spent the last 12 years of my life trying to care for somebody. I wasn't living, just existing day to day. Working in a factory and then doing a customer service job, which I guess there's no real comparison for it in this world. Guess not terribly unlike what you're doing. Dealing with customers, listening to their problems, not always being able to give back what they give to you. I want to live the rest of my life. Sorry, love, I don't really know what I'm saying, but...
She lets go of your hand and puts a finger onto your lips. And today, and each day onwards, you live your life and you find things to enjoy. Be it a song, a nice cup of tea, a cuddle, a kiss, more fun things, or just a nice view. She removes a finger, kisses you.
I very much like the sound of that. I'd like to ask you another question. I guess considering that you've already said as much already, it's not going to be, I hope, a hard answer, but... Moira Tanner, will you elope with me?
He squeezes you tightly and looks up at you. Yes. Yes, Brendan, I will.
Brendan just kisses her at that moment.
Oh, that would jump back over to everybody else.
That's a good cutaway.
So, as we were, you guys were working on the greenhouse.
Oh, I was the greenhouse by now.
At this point, you guys have made a lot of progress, and you're effectively putting the finishing touches to the full thing to get it all together.
It's done.
One second, let me just get these screws, just tighten them up. Come on. You don't tighten up, they're going to fall down. You don't put anything together before yourself. Jan!
Who would actually make a picture of
We should.
them working on the greenhouse?
David grabs his phone and makes a selfie with Lante and Splinter in the back.
You get Splinter he's in the middle of turning, so his mouth is open, teeth bared. It's kind of partially blurred, like he's trying to attack you in the picture.
That's nice. That's a fun one.
Has Kara helped us so far, or is he just standing there?
Kara's asleep. She's just
She-
snoozing in the shop on the counter.
She started, then she got tired. So I said, alright, if you want, you can take a quick nap.
My strengths in management, delegation.
Sure.
David, how about that nail again?
Is she sleep talking?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, she is.
I do like those eggs. Yeah, a little bit of rats.
Well, greenhouse is finished. What now? A quick break? Wait until they get back?
We give the spirit of the...
You also want to...
Willow
yeah, I have no
Lante
idea how
now,
to do that. Lante, how can you connect
I'm going to
greenhouse?
draw a series of magical circles and place down a few little bits and pieces. I should be able to channel magic just right, so it'll take me about probably 3 hours of channeling. Maybe a little bit of help from Brandon, maybe you, maybe Joe.
No,
Yeah,
you
do some
can
very
help,
specific
sure,
things.
but I have no idea about these runes and things you do.
Oh wait, I take a turn. I think I got the idea in mind.
Brendan is more knowledgeable in enchanting than us.
From what I'm hearing is Lante will get started, and when Brandon returns, he will assist.
And both of you just watch me for a second. Just watch this pose. Okay, so raise your arms like this onto one leg.
Okay.
Lean slightly to the right. David, you do slightly to the left.
Wait,
And back a
you're
little bit.
Is this...
you're right or my right?
Yes.
Am I
Are we
doing- am I
going
doing-
fusion dance?
Okay, so
No,
why do you know what Dragon Ball is, but you don't know other anime?
Dragon Ball's iconic. What do you mean?
Okay.
Shut up about your Dragon Balls.
What?
Shut up about your Dragon Balls. So listen to me. So this pose will have to be maintained for approximately an hour. Then you'll rotate about 45 degrees at one stage
Now
to
here,
your left. Then following that, you will then, over the course of an hour, slowly start to bend your way into a crouch.
But anyone can do this,
Good.
right? Doesn't
Can I
have
do
to
an
be
insight
us.
check?
You two can channel magic, so it'd be best for you two.
Can I do an insight?
I also
Roll
like to
insight.
insist.
Go for all insights.
Ooh, that was almost a 3. Getting stressed.
Also a 20.
Okay, dokie. 2 dirty 20s. So, he seems like he's being genuine about the fact that you need to be standing in particular spots to have your arms out, but the rest seems to be complete bullshit. You can see him smirking a little bit whilst he's been talking.
Yeah, I would know.
No, you don't get it, Martinez. He's onto something. I've read about this, but he's not telling us the end part.
Tell you the end part when it comes to the end.
Oh, no. He's gonna sacrifice us on these sigils. So if
I'm
we
not
want
gonna
to complete
sacrifice
the
you.
greenhouse, no, if we want
Did
to
you
complete the
shush him?
greenhouse, yeah, listen, I want my greenhouse finished, and I need a blood sacrifice. I start looking at Lante. I'm sorry, buddy.
We have,
I magic you. I'm warning you.
David just walked
You-
inside
you-
the shop,
No,
leaving them outside.
He said this is the only way, David, and I recognize these poses. It will end. Or is there another way, Lante?
Oh, maybe if you kind of stand in the spots and just kind of raise your arms, that should do it.
Yeah, thanks. I know. Good to know my acting is still on point. I never read anything about any sigils.
Mm-hmm.
You almost had me though. You should try it with Kara. That's an easier target. Don't. No, you can. I don't care. It's nice to follow her. No, wait, what? You should do it. You should joke with that as when Brandon and Moira comes. I will keep the post till they are here, just to prank them as well.
They're there. That's why I actually need you. Shuffles you along to the side a couple of steps.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here, is this the right place? Then just point my hands up again. Okay.
I'm going to say roughly around about this time is when Brandon and Moira are making their way back, unless there was anywhere else you wanted to go to before coming back.
Brandon would actually like to go to the market to look for something, if that's okay.
You stop by there on the way back, browsing the stalls.
Brandon is going to, and this is going to make you smirk a little bit, I think, Pete. He's going to look for a music box.
You are able to find one easily enough. A few different variations of them.
So, basically, he wants to program a song into the music box, or if there's like any discs that he could buy.
Go up to a gnome. He's running a stall and he has a selection of music boxes, various discs, and mechanical bits and pieces dotted around. Oh, hello there. How can I help you?
Is it afternoon at this point, Pete, or morning, or?
It is afternoon at this stage.
Okay, fine, I'll say. Hi, afternoon. I was wondering if you could help me with an inquiry. I'm looking for a music box, preferably one that I could program a melody into, if that is something that you sell.
Maybe a few dotted about. It takes a little bit of work. You need to get a few bits and pieces of tools and chip away at the disc to get the right exact melody.
Yeah, fuck you for playing this in the background, Pete. I'm surprised you actually had this.
Wait,
still.
We need some context, okay?
This is okay. So there was a very brief one-shot campaign called Melancholic Melody, which ran for like 6 episodes, and the premise was basically a haunted music box. So that's why Pete has this music to hand, presumably. I'm surprised you have this, though.
Yeah, I haven't deleted it yet.
Okay, so Brandon will say, yeah, that's fine. My pitch is pretty good. If you could just show me the basics, I will probably be able to do the rest myself.
Okay. Well, I'm going to charge you for materials and just for the lesson.
Of course. So how much are we talking exactly?
For having several spurs in case you make a mess up. That'll be a gold.
Brandon, thinking of who this is for, just decides to say, okay, David would be rolling in his grave if he was dead right now, but I will give you the gold.
He takes the gold, pockets it. Okay. So, what do you understand about pitch?
I'm pretty good with pitch. Like if you sing a note, I can pretty much tell you what the note is. I can sort of pick out every note in the chord. That's a D. That's an A. hiding.
Okay. Yeah, good enough for me. Okay, that'll save a bunch of lessons. He proceeds to show you how to put together a music box. The songs can potentially last several minutes based on depending on what you want, what the melody is, how much it repeats.
Right, I think I know.
Be careful. I've heard some bad stories about some of these.
What kind? Just out of morbid curiosity.
Some which summon evil things into the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah, just be careful.
How can I avoid that happening? Is that common?
Well, it depends if you like creepy tunes or not. That's seldom quite a bit.
No, I actually have a melody in mind already, so hopefully this will, it shouldn't be much of a problem, I hope. Would you mind awfully if I just took a bit of time to program one in now, or do you need the shop for other customers?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Brandon is going to spend some time programming a melody into the music box.
He leans over, looking at you, Joua.
It's a really nice melody, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't suppose you've ever heard of Antonin Dvorak, have you?
Bless you.
No. This is actually my favourite piece of music. I think someone I know will hopefully appreciate this.
I'm sure they will.
Okay, right. I think that's about right. I'm just going to make sure that this last phrase repeats and that the cutoff isn't too stark. Right, okay, I think that flows nicely. Right. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for this and for the lesson. I'm sorry, I don't believe I caught your name unless I just forgot to ask it, sorry.
You did forget. It's David.
Of course. Brandon sort of extends his hands. Brandon Jackson, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
David Davidson, you're welcome.
Apologies for not asking about name, it's a terrible habit of mine. But, thank you, and, I shall see you again, perhaps.
Hopefully so. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. So, Brandon is going to... He wants to get one more thing, actually.
You go outside, and you will see John, sorry. You see Moira stood around, she smiles towards you.
I would say that Brandon is trying to conceal the presence of the music box before he leaves, if he knows
He'll
it
have given you
was.
something to put it into.
Yeah, so Brandon will have tried to place that out.
Effectively, yeah, flour sack, basically, but
Essentially,
he'll cover
yeah.
it. Where'd you get?
Oh, just a little something.
Where to now?
I actually, if you don't mind, it's my turn to run a couple of errands. I just want to pick up something from the market real quick. If you want to head back, see how the others are getting on, I'll be along shortly.
Okay, no worries. I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay, see you in a
She'll
bit.
peck on the cheek.
Brandon returns
As
it.
she walks away, she kind of runs a finger down your tail.
Oh, that woman is definitely trouble. Okay, with that, Brandon is going to look for... if you can find a scented blanket.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to find that easily enough. David, don't make you roll for it. If that's something that would be reasonably common.
Okay, so what scented blankets are available?
There's a myriad of smells, some of which you can't quite place. Some of them are similar to flowers that you know. Lilac, jasmine.
I think Brandon would want one that is particularly sweet smelling.
Someone give me a sweet flower.
Roses are actually quite sweet.
I want that smells like roses.
In terms of the colour, just out of curiosity, like this is out of like Moira's casual dress now, is there a consistent colour scheme in the way that she dresses?
Okay, coming back on flowers. If she, not being racist, but she is purple colored, and if purple's also her taken into her clothes, lilac would be a nicer flower since lilac is,
Yeah, because Brandon
Don't be
has...
racist. Her favorite color is red.
My point more is that if Brandon notices that there's a colour that Moira tends to wear more than others, he would probably deduce that that's a colour that she likes.
You've seen her wearing white, black, brown clothing, average and plain. You haven't really seen any particular personality come through in her clothing in terms of the splash of colour, to be honest.
I think, in general, Brandon gets the impression, especially like with the boots, that she is very practical in terms of how she dresses. The gesture would probably matter more. Out of those colours, you'd probably get a brown blanket. purchase that as well.
Okay, that'll cost you 2 silver.
Okay, with that. Right. I think those are the only things that Brandon will be purchasing for now. Again, he will probably put it in the same bag as the music box just to kind of keep it out of sight for the time being.
Okay.
And I think with that, he will return to the shop.